Hi everyone, I'm Thabang.
And I'm Mischke, and welcome to Spilling the Tea podcast.
Alright guys, so this is episode number 2. Thank you so much for returning back.
Yes.
Before we even start, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment.
And share.
Sharing
is caring.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So guys, in this session, we would love to go into more detail about our amazing event. Well, yeah, it was amazing to us because we didn't even think it would happen. So let's just recap a bit.
Yes.
Right?
Take it back to
let's
the
take it
very
back.
beginning.
Take it back, in case you missed the first podcast. So Mischke and I are 2 girls from Pretoria. Pretoria. And we absolutely love the church that we go to. And within, the sessions after church, we had this discussion about how we, as single ladies, felt a bit overlooked. We were not feeling the love, It was not the church's fault. It was just us. We were feeling that there were so many activities for the families, for the couples, for the
children,
but nothing for little old us. So this led up to us chatting about gathering information about anyone in the church, especially the ladies that'd be interested in getting more activities done for us single ladies. And that's when Mischke started the conversations with the church, one of the church leaders.
Yeah. But that even started way before then. When I was looking for answers, I was having a very big question, and I just couldn't find. I was Googling, I was YouTubing, I was doing it all, praying about it, but I just could not find the answers. And I was like, well, one of my last options is to actually go and speak to somebody about it and ask the question. And yes, maybe a question I will talk about on another episode. But I asked a question, and even then it was like,
it was not satisfying.
It was awkward. And I realized that this is exactly the gap that there is, or they will refer you to a book, and then I'm like, but why is there one book that can give me an answer? Why isn't there more? And that is when, so I asked the question, and that's when it triggered, what if we actually have events or workshops or something that a safe space.
The language bundle. Yes, we did warn you about the language bundles in the first episode. Yeah.
Yes.
Ja. Wat bedoel jy? Ja.
Wat ek wil sê is so a safe space where we can ask the questions and get answers, real answers. Not
from real people.
Yeah, not worldly answers, not, this answer sounds nice, but going back to the Bible, firstly, putting it on the truth.
Yeah.
And then having the conversation, okay, how can I take what is in the Word and then put it into real life?
Yeah.
And so that's when I started the conversation. And that was in May last year.
Was it May?
It was May.
Lord have mercy.
The first time I spoke to you about it.
Yeah.
Yes. So stuff happened really quickly after that. So when I realized that they were open for it, the single ladies, our friends at church, they were like, yes, we also want to know this and this. And also, like we said, there's so many workshops for married couples and the children, but there's really this gap, and it's not just one church, it is not just one community, we feel it everywhere. And then taking it further, having a conversation with someone, it's like, hello, I'm Mischke, and people will ask, oh, where's your Carol?
Waar is
are
your
you
man?
Married, or do you have children? I'm like, no, I'm single. And then the conversation will be fixed on that. Why are you single?
You must be doing something wrong.
Yeah. But what's wrong with the men out there?
No. Ooh, you know what was funny? I remember when someone tried to match you up with someone else at church. Never a good idea, guys. Please.
Or like but also if you're single, oh, you're perfect for one another. does not work that way.
No, it does not.
Please don't go that road.
No.
But then, so having the conversation about we are more than a single lady or woman. We are more than a married a wife, a mother. We are so much more than that. And then starting, the one question that came up the whole time was, what is my purpose as women in the church, in my community? Why am I here? Am I just here to marry and make babies? And it's like, nope.
No, there's more to you. There's more to you.
Jy sal nie glo nie. But there's more. But wait,
there's more.
Yes, so we started the conversations. Everybody bought into the idea. And that's when I talked again to some of the elders. And things, when we got the
thumbs up,
things started happening very quickly in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, everything had to happen.
Yeah. So again, the event happened in September, Wednesday, the 4th of September. Wow.
Dun, dun, dun.
And, you know, it being during the week, being a single lady, most people are like, oh, you guys can do whatever you want because, you know, things just fall into place. You don't have commitments. And it's like, no, we have commitments too.
We got businesses to run.
But the Lord provided, you know, He was so amazing. As we mentioned in the first podcast, we got the venue. And for Mahala, guys, you know, when we were looking for other venues, there are fees involved.
So if you want to sponsor a venue for our next event, please comment down below.
Let
us know.
Yeah, bless us to bless you, you see. So the point of the matter is we had like-minded ladies that were also seeking similar answers to us. And it was ladies from different backgrounds, different ages.
Yes.
We were, like, personally speaking, I thought like maybe 4, 5, maximum 10 people would show up. How many people came through, Mischke? Tell the people.
So this is where it gets just mind-blowingly amazing. I just got chills. Okay. So bringing it back, if you see the title, it is God is in the details. And when we started planning, I was like, okay, God, for how many people should we prepare? Because we don't have enough time to have people book and then only being able to find a venue, book catering, all of that. So God, tell us. And the number that came to my mind was 20. It's like, okay, so we're going to organize 20 people or a venue for 20 people, the catering, we had desserts and gifts and everything. And so leading up to that, the trust. So me being I'm very organized. I've got everything like bullet point format. She's going with the flow.
I'm going with the flow, definitely. Yeah.
So with all of that, I was like, okay, Lord, you say 20 people, so that's what we are preparing for. Made the calls, organized the people, and leading up to it, I was having my eyes on the number because it was not 20 people. It was less.
Yeah.
And then I was reminded that, remember, it's month end. People haven't gotten their salaries yet to pay for the event. And so I was like, oh, there it is. With that, we organized 6 panelists and then just bringing it all together ended up being exactly 20 people in that room that evening. Which
Look
was
at that.
just
how amazing.
Amazing. Yes. And also, again, leading up, people cancelled. People came. People cancelled. Like, it was that the whole time. And then it was 2 days before.
Yeah.
It was the final, and people were like, no, can we still register? Can we still register? I'm like, we closed. But okay.
Who are we to say no? You know, give the people what they want.
We can't show them away. So, okay, it's fine, it's fine. So then I will call the caterer and she will like, oh, don't worry, I'm only on my way now to buy the food. So it's okay. I'm like, okay, thank goodness. Calling the girl that made the desserts. She's like, oh, no, I made a batch extra. So 20, I have exactly that.
How amazing.
20 people. And then calling the girl that made the little gifts, the crocheted tea bag bookmarks. And so we actually organized her on Sunday before the Wednesday of the event.
Yeah.
I saw it, she gave it to me as a present, and I was like, what is the chance you can make like 20 or like, I think it was 15 that day, 15 or something by Wednesday? And she was like, okay.
Carla, I mean, shout out to you. Shout out to you.
So with that, I think that was the Tuesday. I called her and I'm like, so the thing is, there's more people.
We're going to need more.
We're going to need more. She's like, oh no, I already made extra just for in case something goes wrong on her side. And she made exactly 20. So, I mean,
God is in the
say
detail.
That
sure.
It was mind-blowing. Now, this isn't part also of the 20 number and that detail, but also me calling Tabby and be like, I've got an idea. Imagine, or first I told you about the tea bags.
Yes.
So let's change everything that what we had planned and let's go with the tea bags. And she was like, yes, it's fun. Yeah. It's chill. Let's do it. And I was in our talking together about the event and the last details coming together. I was like, imagine we had t-shirts. And she's like, let's do it. Like, girl, we don't even have 3 days to do this, but we did it. And we got someone. She helped us out.
Sure.
Thank you to Sutherland Printing for that
Shout
as well.
out.
She helped us, and literally me driving on my way to the event, I picked up the t-shirts. Again, chills. Like, things just falling into place. And if you don't know what t-shirts we're talking about, go back to the previous podcast, the episode, and you will see our lovely t-shirts. And yes, that's just how the little details, everything just fell into place.
Absolutely. And you know, like in the midst of all of this, we were praying and just seeking for, you know, for God's answers and direction in this. So it reminded us of a scripture, 1 Chronicles 16:11, which says, go to the Lord for help and worship him continuously. Guys, we worshipped continuously.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know how everything fell into place. No. So, yeah, on the day of the event, what was also lovely is, you know, shout out to Mandy. Girl, sister.
Just showing up.
She showed up,
yes.
You know,
Helped us.
She helped us to set up and everything. She was literally a godsend because we were not going to make it on time because we were coming from work.
We kind of already didn't make it on time because we were putting the finishing touches when people started arriving.
Yes.
I'm like, why are you early?
We said 6:30. It is 6 o'clock, Gloria. Why are you here so early?
What is this?
Oh, yes. Goodness. And, you know, other small lessons learned from that, you know, with the small details is that majority of the people, the catering, you know, the gifts, everyone was a woman involved.
Yeah.
So if you didn't understand your purpose there, then I don't know. So it was so refreshing to reach out to fellow women that were able to help us to make this event an amazing event, you know. So we're so grateful and we honor you all for being part of this movement.
Yes. What it is.
So, yeah, that was one detail I was very, very encouraged about, to be honest. And then other lessons that we basically took away from this was that we also needed to have a camera person. You know what I mean? We didn't really capture the moments. Because we were literally in the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff just went past us. People asking us afterwards, how was it for you? And we're like,
It was all a blur because it all happened so fast.
When everybody started arriving, it was like over.
Yeah.
But trying to be in the moment, forgetting to take photos. We did take a few, which we will show during all of this.
Yeah.
So sorry for the random photos, but we at least have like I think 5
something,
of
guys,
the whole event.
you know.
Yeah, 5.
So lesson learned, and you know, from this as well, you'll see in our our main picture, we discovered that one of our friends has hidden talents.
Girl.
We see you. We thank you so much.
Yes.
So, you know, what's her company name again? She said Fortitude, right?
Yes.
Yes. Fortitude, coming
Up.
soon. So thank you for honoring us and, making us look a bit
good.
you know. And so going
we don't
forward,
know what's gonna happen with that.
Absolutely.
I mean, and if you were still deciding if you're gonna do this,
exactly.
sorry, ne, you're doing it.
Surprise! So the event was just absolutely amazing. We flowed really nicely. You know, we started at 6:30. We had tea, coffee, juice, everything on arrival. Everyone sat down. We introduced the panelists, the amazing 6. So shout out to Mamuruti, Isabel, we see you, Sandri, Jessica, Nadine, Adele, and Sonka. The event wouldn't have been the success that it was without you. You were very honest. You gave us amazing insights about how married life is, guys. You make it look easy.
What?
You make it look easy because one of the messages that came through, as I mentioned in the first podcast, is that they actually were saying that we are in the best seasons of our lives because we can now have time to spend with God. We can really understand who we are in His identity, because somehow when you are in a relationship, when you are married, it's good, but women tend to lose themselves in the process. And for me, it just gave me such an encouragement to know that actually in this season, let me enjoy it. God clearly wants to spend time with me. And it's all right.
Getting close.
Getting closer to God and basically living out my purpose and honoring Him in the process. So what an honor, what a privilege. So single ladies out there and gents, it's an honor, it's a privilege. Use this time to know more about God. So just take that into
with that,
mind.
like, it's not just this topic even isn't just for single ladies, it's for women out there. We all want to spend time with God, and we all want to sit at His feet, and just how special that is. And with the panelists also, like how vulnerable they were, and seeing how they interacted with the ladies even afterwards, praying with them, sharing their stories with us, and that was really encouraging. Some of them marrying even later in life, some of them being widowed or divorced or whatever their story is, and that was really encouraging just to look further than this thing.
Exactly.
And the whole thing of us coming together was being around a long table.
Oh, it was nice.
And for me, it was that thing of having dinner together as a group of friends, a group of ladies, and having that conversation around the table. And yes, seeing what comes out of it, learning together, supporting one another, and ultimately just to grow closer to God.
Absolutely. And with that said, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Sharing
As
is
a belief,
caring.
man. As a
Yes.
belief.
And next time we will speak about a little bit more, give you detail on what we actually spoke about, our topic, and that was women in the Bible. Sharing
Absolutely.
their stories.
And with that said as well, watch the space for the next upcoming events. We're still sorting out the details, checking everyone's availability, organizing. So we want to plan well in advance for this one. So we would be honored for you to be part of that. So watch the space for more information.
Yes. And we will see you guys next time. I'm Mischke.
And I'm Thabang.
And this is Spilling the Tea podcast. Bye.
Bye.